Thank you.
What up? How you doing?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Wouldn't mind some food, but I'm doing good.
You fought against one of Musasi's teammates, Festinus, and it was a close fight in which you had some very successful moments. Are Musasi and Festinus, their styles somewhat similar? Do you see some things that they both tend to do?
Yeah, I believe they're very similar, and yeah, I've grown a lot from that fight.
Is Leon going to be with you on Fight Night, Fabian? And did Leon help you out a lot with this training camp at Team Renegade?
Yeah, Leon's here, and yeah, Leon always help. For this camp, obviously I've had the same coaches around, and yeah, everyone's pulled together, and we've had a good game plan and a good training camp for this.
After the Machida fight, you told the media that Bellator wants you to win two more fights and then it will be a title shot. And now it's just one more left, Fabian. Did you like it that Bellator was transparent with you on how they want, to get you to this title fight and that they kept their word?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's always good to know like your path, rather than just fighting random fights. And Bellator gave me the path, and I'm on the way to collecting that.
So Johnny Ablin was at the press conference. What did you make of his energy? Because he was like, jabbing a little bit at you and Musasi. Well, what did you make of his energy?
Nah, I didn't make nothing because when I see him around the hotel, he doesn't say nothing. He doesn't really look at me, so I don't really make for a call off his energy.
So you stared off against Musasi, and it was quite a tense stare down. You kept looking at him while he turned around. What was that about? Were you like focused in on him?
I'm just letting him know that I'm here. You know what I mean? And yeah, letting him know that I'm here, and I'm not here to. You know what I mean? I don't fear him one bit. I don't fear him one little bit.
I asked the same thing to Tim Wild earlier, but with all the momentum Team Renegade has right now, Fabian, do you think Bellator? It's inevitable that Bellator is going to return to Birmingham because the first time that they were there, it was a massive show, man, Fabian.
Yeah, now for definite. Yeah, for definite. Birmingham building a lot of talent, so after I win this fight, I will be shouting for a Birmingham show, and let's hope Bellator bless me.
I will be there on Friday, Fabian. Cannot wait to see you perform again. Good luck on Fight Night, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dylan?
Fabian, how was the training camp and who were you able to work with and get reps with preparing for Musasi?
My training camp's been good. I've just kept to my teammates. It's been a lot focused on what I need to do and developing me more so and making sure I'm fit, making sure I'm ready. And yeah, that's been the main focus.
Thank you. See you fight night.
Thank you.
Sunmate?
Yes, Fabian, my brother, we're less than 2 days away now. One more step before the title shot. How are the emotions coming into this fight?
Calm, very, very calm, honestly. Yeah, super calm considering obviously it's a main event and the magnitude of this fight, but I'm calm. But I think it's just the work that I've done.
Nice. And that was going to be my next question because you come across extremely focused. You look very, very locked in your press conference yesterday and on your socials. And that's down to the preparation that you've done. Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah, I know everyone says, "Oh, yeah, it's been the best camp and all of that," but I've had a great camp and my weight's good. I was eating jelly beans and shit. Yes, I'm in good shape. I ain't suffering. And that's it. And that's down to the preparation over the last 8 to 10 weeks.
Nice. And in your last fight against Charlie, he was crazy tough, to be honest. I was surprised he stayed in there until the final bell. Are we going to see the same violence that we saw in the Machida fight? What you got chefed up for this Friday?
Yeah, definitely. It's always violence when I'm in there. Smart, calculated, but it's always violence. And whether or not when I get Misasi in those positions, if he's willing to sustain those damage I'm putting him, but we'll see. But I'm gonna bring that violence.
Yes, and last question from me. Do you see anything specific in Mousasi's game that you can exploit?
I see a lot, I see a lot, and yeah, me and my team see a lot of holes that we can exploit. And Friday night, that's the beauty of this game, because Friday night you get a chance to do it. You know what I mean? Like, no more talking. You can all say whatever you want to say, but we really get a chance to go in there, a pair of gloves, gum shield, a cup, some shorts, and yeah, we got a chance to really do it.
Jay?
Thanks very much. And Fabian, when we talk about combat sports history, siblings fighting from the Klitschko brothers to the Diaz brothers in MMA have always been a big thing. Just how much of a motivator is it to bring a title home to the family, to have both you and Leon as reigning champs in two major promotions?
Big motivating factor. It's huge, like, I'm trying to make that history, and that's it. I'm trying to make that history. And like I say, I'm 2 steps away from it. Friday night, after I do my job, I'll be 1 step closer, and yeah, I'm locked in for it.
If you do bring that belt home, are you and Leon the best fighting siblings in MMA history?
Yeah, when I bring it home, definite. You know what I mean? When I bring that belt home, no one can say otherwise. I don't think it's been done at the same time in different organizations. So yeah, when I make that history, we can definitely claim that,
Absolutely. And last one for me, Gegard Mousasi's been around a long time, and a lot of us, came up watching him go through the sport. Was he someone that you were watching early on in your career? And is there any nerves going up against a veteran like that at this point?
No, I wasn't watching him, being honest. I wasn't watching him. I was more so watching the guys in the gym. I think the guys downstairs, they used to have on Cerrone and Silva, GSP. They used to have a few guys on down. I used to sit at the counter and watch some of the guys, and I was more locked onto Silva because of his type of flashy style. And yeah, I think more so Silva. Than,
Thanks very much. Best of luck in the fight.
Thank you.
Mills?
Bumbleclaw, rude boy, everything Irie.
What?
How you doing, man? MMA locker room part of Pub Sports Radio, Fabian. I spoke with you last time on Media Day, and we talked about your mind state when you go into there to fight. You say you go into a dark place, you turn on that switch. With that being said, you already put the lights out of Machida. If a win over Mousasi, you would really be right there, putting your name up there about putting out all the legendary fighters over here at Bellator. Does that ever implement into your game plan into this fight, or are you just going out there to win?
Not really in my game plan, but like I say, who can say they've got Machida and Mousasi on their record? And obviously I've already finished one. Whether or not I finish this one, we'll find out Friday, but I'm going to win. I'm going to win, whether or not it's a finish or it's a 5-round or whatever it is. But I'm going in there to push and give 100%. And I just believe my 100% beats his 100%.
Got it. And then last question for me. Mentality is always key. When you're going into fight day, is there anything that you do specifically? Do you listen to a certain song over and over? Do you get a phone call from one of your training partners, or is there a certain thing that you do continuously?
Chill. I just chill with my team. I probably beat my coach at checkers again. I'm at the school of boys at checkers again. And just chill, just have fun with my team, and that's it. We're not really the team that's locked in our room in a dark room and just no one to speak to us. Now we know we've done the work, So fight week's about enjoying it with our team, making the weight and then going out there and performing how we know we can.